Why did Ahsoka Tano wait until the end of the Galactic Civil War to search for Ezra? I discuss this more, but first I want to say I'm Mike and welcome you back to Force Within TV, where we love the anticipation and speculation that leads up to Star Wars releases. So join us by subscribing and answering the question of the day at the end of the video. But back on track. If we really want to know why Ahsoka waited so long to search for Ezra, we need to start by looking at how she has changed during Star Wars Rebels. We know during the Rebels epilogue she looks far more powerful now, but what exactly does that mean? Well, as a Force user, if she has become more powerful, then it is most likely because she has become more in tune with the Force. She's able to listen to the Force. Dave Filoni has mentioned in the past during an interview with the Forcecast podcast that Qui-Gon was able to listen to the will of the Force. His connection to the Force is why he was able to manifest into a Force ghost. So despite the fact that Ahsoka isn't a Jedi anymore, I believe she's learned to listen to the Force as well, just like Qui-Gon. But how did this happen? And could she listen to the Force during Rebels? I don't think she could listen to the will of the Force during the Rebels series. This is because, as Thor Skywalker mentioned in his video on a similar topic, Ahsoka had a great deal of guilt and despair about walking away from the Jedi Order, and even more so after leaving her master Anakin Skywalker. After her fight with Darth Vader, she now knows that Anakin was the one that made that choice to become Vader, that she cannot save him, and in knowing this, I believe that she's able to release her guilt and despair that she's holding on to. Releasing this guilt is what allows her to become more at peace as a Force user, and since she is more at peace, it is easier for her to listen to the will of the Force. But what would be the will of the Force? What does she do during the Galactic Civil War? Well, we really already know the will of the Force. Luke Skywalker will turn his father back to the light side, and as it was prophesied, he will bring balance to the Force. That said, an interesting question is, does Ahsoka know that Luke will be the one to redeem his father? She could have seen this play out if she returned to the world between worlds. Maybe she had a Force vision, or maybe she is able to listen to the Force and comes to the realization that this isn't her fight, that she might not actually even supposed to be alive at this point in the timeline, and that she could throw off the series of events that we see unfold in Return of the Jedi. And in this way, and because of this realization, she exiles herself. And once those events unfold and Luke Skywalker is able to defeat the Empire, she knows that it's time to come out of her self-imposed exile to find Ezra Bridger. And she knows this because she has become a Force user that can listen to the Force. The big question is, what will Ezra, Ahsoka, and Sabine be doing once they reunite? What does the Force have planned for them? Hopefully we get to see this in an upcoming animation series. I'll have the Thor Skywalker video I mentioned earlier linked in the end screen here, so check it out. And remember to use the Force within you to make the Star Wars community a better place. Share your speculation and theories and support those who do the same. And you can start by sharing your thoughts on today's question of the day. And it is simply, what do you think will happen to Ahsoka, Ezra, and Sabine once they reunite? What does the Force have in store for them? Let me know in the comments below. And may the Force be with you.